Welcome to Hollywood Studios.
Good morning, guys. It is our last day of Disney World, our adults only trip. It's been really fun. I'm so glad we did it. So we're at Hollywood Studios this morning, and then around 2, when park hopping starts, we're gonna hop over to the Animal Kingdom and ride Avatar. And then hopefully our flight is still gonna leave tonight. I heard there's lots of snow in Kansas City, so I don't know. We might not be going home tonight. Anyway, we just got into the park. We had a little bit of trouble getting our single attraction selections this morning. The times were just, I don't know, when you went to purchase it, like the times were different from what it said originally, and so that kind of messed us up a little bit because the one we purchased for Rise isn't until what time? 6:20, but we're not planning it being in this park at that time, so I don't know. We might talk to a cast member and see if there's any way they can switch it or refund our money. I don't know. I don't think they like to refund for those single attraction selections very much, but we'll see what we can do. Or maybe they could even switch it to Mickey and Minnie's for us. I'm not sure. We'll have to talk to someone, but I feel like I may have given a bad impression of Universal last night when I was talking about it, for some reasons, but I wanted to just throw in a couple things that I did really like there this morning. So first of all, the hand sanitizer machines there, they are not electric. They are like a pump, like a soap dispenser that's not automatic, and I really love that because here at Disney, well, first of all, I feel like they're empty half the time, but the automatic thing just does not work well. And then you have to wait, and then the line gets backed up, and half the people bypass it, and I don't know. I just feel like hand hygiene is like the #1 way, more than masks, more than anything else, that's gonna keep us healthy. So I appreciate that Universal has the manual pump dispensers. It's so much more quick. Also, and not a cast member, but a Universal worker actually asked me when we were leaving one of the rides, she's like, oh, is that empty? And it was. And she's like, okay, and she like was on it. She was ready to refill it. And I feel like the ones here at Disney a lot of times are empty, and I've never seen anyone like ask if they're empty or like actually manning those stations. So that's something I really appreciated. So the other thing that I really appreciate about Universal, the Express Pass is expensive, but you don't have to make reservations for the rides. Like on Genie Plus, you have to get on at 7 a.m., make your first selection, then you can't make your next selection until you use your first one or 2 hours from the time you book the first one. So I appreciated just being able to walk up to whatever ride we wanted to ride right when we were there and be able to go through the express lane. And not have to make those reservations and maybe get something, maybe not get something. Now, Hagrid's and Velocicoaster are not included in the Express Pass, but I still feel like that gave us a clear decision on what we were gonna rope drop that day. So, I don't know, just a couple positive things about Universal yesterday. I do really like Universal. I think you should go. If you're into those thrill rides, 3D rides, your kids meet the height requirements for those rides. I do think it's a great add-on to Disney World, so just wanted to share those this morning. So we were back at Rise, and it's actually down for technical difficulties already right at Park Open this morning, so we are gonna go try and hit Toy Story Mania because it only had like a 10-minute wait, and then we're gonna try and circle back to Rise. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, so we got to Toy Story Mania and it had a posted 65-minute wait, so we're not gonna wait for that. hopefully we can pull a Genie Plus here in a couple hours for that one, maybe. We'll see. I think we're gonna walk by Mickey and Minnie's. If that is not, it says 40 minutes. I would wait 40 minutes for Mickey and Minnie's. If it's longer than that, we might just circle back to Rise and wait it out. We'll see what happens.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there.
Who, me?
Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
I mean, it sounds like a lot of paperwork, but sure, Goofy.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
So we made it onto Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I'm glad we left Rise because it is still down and it is 9:42. So that's like 42 minutes after park opening. Usually when it goes down, it's only down for about a half an hour, but it did not open with early morning extra magic hours or at park open at 9. So I don't know, hopefully it comes back up. Tower of Terror was also down and it just came back up. So pretty much everything has a high wait time because those are two of the biggest heavy hitters in this park. So everything else is really high, like over an hour for pretty much everything else. So we're just hanging out here for a second. We still have to use the bathroom and we might head back to Toy Story Land or towards Rise. Hopefully it'll open up soon, but I don't know, we'll see. We're kind of having a bit of a lag in the day. The park is really busy today at Hollywood Studios. It is a Thursday. I feel like earlier in this trip and our last trip, both times we came to Hollywood Studios on a Sunday and we had really good luck. It did not feel this busy at all. So I'm not saying it'll be that way every Sunday, but we've had really good luck when we've come on Sundays. Also, it's a lot more hot and humid today. I mean, it's Florida, I expect it. It's February, we have had decent weather, but I think it's supposed to get up to maybe 80, 85 today. So we are on a warming trend. Okay, need to find Logan. Not sure where he got to when he came out of the bathroom, but he might be talking to the guest experience team about our Rise single attraction selection that we're not gonna use. So I will find him and we will discuss what our next move is. Cheese sauce. I have barbecue. Ooh, it looks like there's a pickle on there. Potato barrels. And then Logan got the turkey. That looks good. And then we also got another little Pop-Tart pastry.
Yeah, Jones is that dude.
Okay guys, so we were able to talk to guest relations about our Rise situation where it gave us the later time when we weren't going to be here. And Bryant at guest relations was super helpful and he gave us a pass to use the lightning lane for Rise anytime today. The problem is it is now 11:32 and Rise hasn't even opened yet. So it's been down the entire time we've been here. We did get in line for Toy Story Mania and we got to ride that, but it did start experiencing technical difficulties while we were in line, so it started moving much slower than the posted hour wait time. But we didn't wait too much over an hour. I think we would have been through the line a lot less than an hour if it wouldn't have started having its issues. So I don't know. Hollywood Studios is on the struggle bus today. Tower of Terror was down for a while. And then Rock and Roller Coaster was down for a while. And now Toy Story Mania, we just walked by and it's completely down. The rides that are open have a super long wait time. I'm glad I had my mobile order in early this morning because the line to eat lunch was really long and I did an early time. I did 11 and it's just now 11:30 and we got through. So I'm really thankful for that. Otherwise, we would have been probably getting hangry and just adding to the stress of the day. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you quickly why it is so important to make your mobile order early. Like either like right after 7 a.m. after you make your Genie Plus or single attraction selections, or like just soon after you get in the park. Like I made ours when we were standing in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is our first ride of the day. So it's super important to make it as soon as you can in the morning, because right now at 11:37 on Woody's Lunchbox, if I go to order food, the first time available is going to be 1:45 to 2:15. When I checked just before this, it was like 2:15 to 2:45 was the first mobile window order available. Now you can stand in line, but again, that's not ideal if mobile order is working, because literally I clicked prepare my order, it was almost ready immediately, and we got right up to the window at 11 a.m. So that is definitely what I suggest. I really wish that we could park hop. Like Logan and I both said, we would have left this park early this morning, soon after we got here, if we could park hop before 2 p.m. But we do have a lightning lane for Slinky Dog at 1, so we'll probably try and do that, and then we will hit the road for the Animal Kingdom. I did go ahead and make our next Genie Plus selection for Kilimanjaro Safaris at the Animal Kingdom, because I think we want out of Hollywood Studios today as soon as we can. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. We're back at guest relations to see if they can just refund our money for the Rise lightning lane, since it hasn't even been open today, and we're park hopping. We're not staying here, so we'll see what they say. I know they really don't like to refund for those single attraction selections, but with Rise not even opening today, they may have to. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you know. Okay, we finally caught a little bit of good luck. So as we were waiting in line to talk to guest services, the Rise of Resistance came up, and it was like a stampede. People were just running. They were rushing over here to get in line, and now the standby is 240 minutes. So we really scored hard by talking to guest services early and getting our lightning lane switched to an anytime lightning lane because of the little glitch that happened on the app to us this morning. So super good, super glad we did that. Now we have about an hour. It's 12:06. We have about an hour before we can ride Slinky Dog, and then we will be exiting Hollywood. So would you wait 4 hours for Rise of the Resistance? I mean, everything else has a long wait too, but would you wait for 4 hours? Leave it in the comments below. Would you wait 4 hours for Rise? I don't know if I would. I mean, I love it. It is great. I mean, when Darth uses the Force on you, even in the first interrogation room, that is so cool. And when he uses the Force again, like during the ride, it's just one of my favorite things ever. But I don't know if I could wait 4 hours. So let me know. Chewbacca and Rey. Okay, so we just got here to Animal Kingdom. It's 2:01 right now, so we can officially enter for park hopping hours starting at 2. And we did have a little snafu though, leaving Hollywood Studios. We couldn't, there wasn't a bus listed for Animal Kingdom, which normally you can take the bus from Hollywood Studios to any of the other parks, but we didn't see buses listed for any of the other parks, so we ended up just getting on the Skyliner because it's just a short ride to Caribbean Beach, and then we caught the bus for the Animal Kingdom from Caribbean Beach. So from the Skyliner. We thought we saw a Magic Kingdom bus, but I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that day. I don't know with that today. I don't know why they didn't have that listed on their sign, but nevertheless, we made it here just right after we can enter for park hopping hours anyway. So we are gonna see what we can get into. I think we need some water. It's hot today. It's the hottest day since that we've been here this time. So we're gonna find some water. And I think our Avatar Lightning Lane starts at 2:30. So we have just a little bit. Probably get some water and hit the bathroom.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an Ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold onto the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold onto the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Siva Ko, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
All right, travelers.
Now, folks, there is a baby now hippo that lives here on the reserve. She just turned 7 months old a few days ago. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see her, but keep an eye out for her because sometimes she just pops out of the water for just a moment. If I see her, I will let you all know. Also on our left side are these large gray and white birds. These are pink-backed pelicans. They do get their name based on the color of their backs during mating season. And it's actually their skin that turns this pink color, and we can see it through their feathers. And there's the baby Nile hippo over there. Oh, look at her go! How precious. Looks like she's playing with mom.
While since we've checked in. It's now 4:55. We're still at the Animal Kingdom. We rode Avatar. It was so much fun. I know this is a bold statement, but I think Avatar is my favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World. It's just so good. It's so good. The simulation's good. It doesn't really, I mean, it doesn't bother my motion sickness really too much. Now, I mean, It is a simulator basically, so just keep that in mind if you do get motion sick. Just because it doesn't bother me doesn't mean it won't bother you. But it just feels so real. It does really feel like you're there. You can like feel the banshee breathing underneath, like between your knees. It's so cool. So I would highly recommend. Animal Kingdom is not really my favorite park, especially with the kids, just because I don't feel like there's that many rides and there's not as much for them to do. So sometimes I don't feel like we get our money's worth, but I definitely would recommend coming here just for Avatar. Like if all your kids are tall enough to ride, I would definitely consider coming even just for Avatar. I mean, there's lots of other fun things to do too. We also did the safari, and then we're getting ready to ride Dinosaur here in a little bit. We did the Navi River journey as well while we were over there, and that's just, I don't think that has a high requirement. It's just like a slow river boat ride, but it's still pretty fun. And they have a huge Avatar animatronic in there, but she was missing today. I think that ride was down earlier, so I wonder if she malfunctioned. But anyway, so that's pretty much all the rides though they have here, because Expedition Everest is down. I mean, that's another one to come for. I mean, it's not my favorite ride, but it is one of the more thrilling coasters they have here at Disney World. So yeah, in the meantime, we're just hanging here at the Animal Kingdom. Right as we were getting ready to go on to Avatar, we did get a notification that our flight was canceled for this evening. So today's Thursday, and they rescheduled us to Saturday, which isn't ideal. So Logan's on hold with the airline right now. So hopefully we can get that changed to tomorrow, or perhaps if we don't go back through Kansas City and we try and switch to Omaha. There were a couple flights available, so we'll see. Not sure how that's gonna play out yet. We're kind of bummed to not make it home to the kids tonight, but I don't know. I guess one more night away. We did yesterday extend our resort stay by 1 day, and I'm so glad we did that because we saw the weather coming in. If we wouldn't have done that, I don't think we would have had a place to stay tonight. Well, I mean, we would have had to go somewhere else to stay tonight. So that's why we only extended 1 night though. So I'm really hoping that we can get out tomorrow. Otherwise, we're gonna have to maybe look for somewhere else to stay. Maybe near the airport. We'll have to, yeah, I don't know. I did look a few days ago at that, and there weren't a ton of rooms available, but I'm sure we'll find something if we need to. Keep you posted on that situation. I'm not sure what we're gonna do tonight, if we're gonna try and park hop again, or if we're just gonna hang out here for a while, or just head back to the resort. But yeah, we'll check in here after a while. So after we got the bad news about our flight, we had our Dole Whip. It was really good. I got the Scars Lair. It was good. It's pineapple Dole Whip with like a tart green apple. And it was pretty sour actually, but it was good. And now we've moved on to alcoholic beverages, because what else is there to do? Might get a cheeseburger pod tonight here at the Animal Kingdom, or we might just go back to the resort and hang. Still don't know what we're doing for sure, but we still have to ride Dinosaur, so we're just walking around. We're headed over to Discovery Island. I don't know if I've really ever explored that area of this park. So yeah, we'll check it out.
Well, this is our celebration and yours. So we want everybody to come and join the party.
Okay guys, so we got a little snack. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we rode Dinosaur. We got a little snack at the Satuli Canteen. We just shared the cheeseburger pods, which are good. Everyone says they taste like a McDonald's cheeseburger, but I didn't think they really tasted like that. I think it was missing the pickle for me, but I mean, they're still good. I'm not saying don't get them. I would definitely try it. It's something unique that you can only get well, as far as I know, like this at Disney World. So I would highly recommend that. And now we have park hopped again back to Epcot because the Animal Kingdom closes at 7 and Epcot is open till 9 or 10. I think it's 9. I think 9 is right. And it's 6:47. So we're just gonna get a little more food, some drinks, and maybe ride Soarin' again because I also love that ride. Oh goodness, so we made it back to wherever we are, Top Century, to our resort. We just had some chicken strips and french fries, and I think we are gonna call it a night. We did stop at the Lay Hall's Bakery on the way out of Epcot. We got a few more goodies, and so I'm gonna shower. I don't know if we'll get to those tonight or not. We did get our flights switched around. We're gonna go out of Orlando and we're gonna fly back into Omaha, and we had to shuffle around to get our vehicle in Kansas City, and somebody's gonna pick us up in Omaha. So we will be headed home tomorrow. Thank goodness. We're tired. We had a great trip, and we're glad we got our flight figured out. We're glad we added the extra room because if we would have waited till today, they were all sold out. So thankfully we got that taken care of, and I think, yeah, we're gonna call it a night. So if you enjoyed these vlogs, if you enjoyed coming along on our adults only Disney World trip, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye.